What's going on, boys and girls? It's Tom.
And it's Jamie. Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast.
The Chronicle of 2003, 2023.
Tell me all you know.
How you guys doing? Are you okay?
Great. All good. Very hot and sweaty and burnt. Having fun. Yeah, it's great.
When
Very early this morning. We left at like 7 a.m. from our hotel to get here. We played at 1, so we had to be here pretty early. We got here about 10, 11, so right that. So
it is closer to that's a truth training so far then.
fantastic, don't it?
It's our first time there, so yeah, we feel.
Yeah, you really
Much prettier than I expected. Actually, on the way in, we were next to the side, and the toilets are here.
Yeah. Something that makes it go hard, so good. Yep. Very important.
Especially coming from Ireland as well, obviously.
Toilets.
Hang on. And we know we have the worst toilets. We know about the bugs and all that. We know.
Well, I was going to say it was beautiful countryside.
Yes. Sorry, we've ruined it already. It's all good.
It's fine, it's all good, mate. It's fine, it's
It's very yes.
Gorgeous.
People in our little detail. Oh, that was all. There's no trees here.
I don't see these 2,000 trees. It's on my face.
It's not just a clever name, you know.
Yeah.
So you went around and counted them all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There was 2001, it didn't sound right, so we cut one down.
How was your set? For oneness.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really did that. Actually, as a band, we were just like we go there and we played like 10 pig running up to the weird night.
Yeah.
The temps thought that it was good.
I think we was a moment.
Other people where you're like you're not just doing this for to win getting basic fun. It's not just for yourself; it's for others.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
As much as you're enjoying it, yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
It was really good because it's over second done in
Yeah, it is our first UK fest.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, we've got 2 albums out, and so we were just like, well, it was so difficult. We were supposed to do 3s last year. We just couldn't make it happen financially, just ourselves, you know what I mean? So it's been a real sort of time, especially coming over from Ireland. You incur different costs. It's coming across with a boat and all that, you know? So it's hard to make the trip over, but you gotta try and make it worthwhile. So coming over to do this, it was fantastic. We were like, yes, people are here. We're gonna, we were enjoying it so much. We were just like, I think everyone's on board now. This is good, you know? So
I mean, obviously we've only been here from this morning, but anybody else like what you hear? Anybody want to see what you hear?
well, we have our day. We're going to go and see Get Cape, Where Cape Fly at 7:20. We're going to go and see another band, which I can't remember the name. And then, sorry, Glenn. And then we're going to go and see Rival Schools. Because I'm a massive fan of Walter. So
like to hear some of these stuff. So I think we'll just.
we will wander after this, yes. Yes, if you have any recommendations, we would gladly take them forward and go and check them out.
Are you heading home today, or are you here tomorrow as well?
No, we're staying here today. We're going to see Rival Schools, and then we're going to drive out and go and head back to our hotel. Karaoke in the van on the way back to the hotel, and then see how we get on. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're here to the bitter end, but then we're going to drive and make our way back to Ireland. We'll be home tomorrow.
Are you going to check out tonight's headliners Bullet for My Valentine?
I think we'll wander about. I think I'll go. I've seen them before a few times, so I've kind of seen it. Rival Schools is our very much headline band for us. We're like well, so okay. I've seen them.
I'll be at the front, right?
I think I will be.
That's okay.
And me and Sam from Duckworth from Get Cape, Where Cape Fly will be. We're already made our pact. Our Rival Schools pack. We're already in there. Like, you know, there's a few of us, and Matt from the Sleeping Souls, Frank Turner, he's coming down just to see Rival Schools. There's a lot of old people, summer frames and wheelchairs. We're going to wheel ourselves on there, and we're going to relive United by Fate all over again. So good.
There's going to be an atmosphere down there of rival schools that day. So many bands I spoke to be like, oh, rival schools. We're going to check out rival schools.
But that album,
At the same time as
are they at the same time as Valentine? I'm not a catch about them.
So when it's playing at the same time, I don't think it's right. But this is like rival schools.
Then that's where we'll be. I'm yes, we're going to Cancer Bats too. We're going to check out Cancer Bats. I think, both kind of Valentine. There's loads of good bands, but like rival schools. I was just thinking, they're on our stage. Yeah, we're on the same stage. We're on a one peak. I'm gonna say Valentine. They're on the same stage.
Technically, we opened for them today.
Yes. Going to bring it on the fucking band bio. Open for rival schools. And we'll oh, cool. Were they nice? Didn't really meet any of them. Maybe a guitar tech, but I was like, it was lovely. So yeah, good job.
We absolutely love talking to bands at festivals because it's such like a family-friendly feel. Like, we don't know you guys. We met like 2 minutes ago. We sat here, had such a great laugh talking to you. He's already insulted your toilets. It's great. We're having such a great time. Do you feel that at festivals though, that people just come together as like a massive family? People just say hello, have a drink with each other, people you never met. Do you feel that not only come in as fans, but as a band, looking out and seeing that crowd edge, like, yes, this is one big family here?
Yeah, actually, kind of even see it in place. It's good for me because I'm queer parents. Like, no, it's like there's like you're bringing kids here, but I know what you're saying. This sort of, and not every let me tell you, not every festival has that.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it really does. Yeah.
But it has that idea where you have a collective, you clutter with it together, getting the similar ideas about life. I mean, especially music ties people in. So
yeah,
it's lovely. You feel seen.
Yeah, no, 100%. And a community, exactly, and also, yeah, and meeting other bands as well. You don't know who you're talking to, you know what I mean? It's you stand around the VIP area or you're having a drink or whatever, and you meet other bands and you just like chatting to people and you're like, oh, you're the dude from, and I love your record, I love this, and it's so awesome whenever you make connections like that. You're like, hey, guess who I was talking to? When you get it back in the band, you drive away, I was chatting to the guy for such and such. You guys must like
we are like we spoke to this person.
You guys are like, oh, so he was a dick, but the other guy was pretty nice. So it's quite you're able to sort of gauge it as well. And it's like, they were really nice, but I'm not so much. But it's fine. It's great.
It's amazing. So not to bring things down a little bit. As a podcast, we are ambassadors for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. I don't know if you're aware of Sophie and her story.
No.
Basically, in 2007, Sophie was walking through a park on her way home from a night out with her boyfriend, and 5 youths basically walked up to them, hurled complete abuse at them, and beat the living hell out of them. To the point that Sophie lost her life. Simply because they dressed and looked a bit different. That was literally it. There's nothing more to it. But all they were wearing was jeans and a t-shirt. Sophie had dreads. It was nothing major, nothing. It could be anyone. And after her passing, Sophie's mum, Sylvia, started this foundation in her name. To basically, the aim is to get the alternative subcultures, we're naming it, as classed as a strand of hate crime.
Yeah.
Because the people who did this to Sophie, their punishment would have been way more severe if it was classed as a hate crime.
No, I agree.
Because at the end of the day, that's what it was. They were
100%. I agree with you 100%.
Festivals like this are so important because we can not only can we raise the awareness of Sophie's message, but for people like Sophie, people who dress differently, act differently, to be themselves, they can come here and they could just let their hair down, they could just relax, they're not looking over the shoulder, they're not having just shit shouted at them from all directions. It's such a beautiful thing to see.
It really is. Though it's the way the world should be, and it's something we're all fighting for. I believe every band, every person who's in this, community, everyone is fighting for that. Be who you want to be, and you should be able to walk down the street, whatever way you want to be.
Families, and
yes,
we've had that with our family. Where it's been, where we have a different lifestyle, and
it's really though. Yeah.
Sometimes anyway, you're like, just try to live and be happy and kind.
Yeah, exactly.
These are all well, it does upset people, but not in the right way.
I think education plays a big part on it. I think we need to start, education. Our schools, our education system needs a review. We need to figure out our moving forward progression, not regression. We need to understand everybody's fucking, individuality, everyone's place in this world. We need to figure that out, and we need to teach it at schools. Ignorance is bliss, and it is rampant. It's absolutely horrific. And you know what? We're from Northern Ireland, and Northern Ireland is a very difficult place to grow up in. You had the Troubles, you had all that thing, and people are scared because, and a lot of these people who commit these horrific crimes and who do these awful things are uneducated, completely ignorant, no idea, and it trickles down through generations. You know what I mean? And we need to address that. I think we need a government in power that addresses that. You know what I mean? Because it can't go on anymore. Our social community is moving forward at such a fast pace that our governments, our elected officials, aren't actually moving at the same pace. Because we have these the disparagement between a generation or two ahead of us who have no idea what's going on now in our generation. You know what I mean? And even the younger generation, no idea about it. They just see it as weird, and they just vote on people like the fucking Tories again. To fucking how do I'll rant on forever.
Let's cut him off. He's going too long.
He's gone too long.
He's brought up the Tories. We gotta call this in. Let's write it out. It's a nightmare.
Fuck the Tories. Can I say that? I can. Right, okay. Bleep it out.
Well, to be fair, a big part of it is education, though. You're saying what the foundation are trying to do is raise money so they can go into schools. They can deliver that package to kids to say it starts with you.
Amazing.
You can accept the people that your peers, the people that even in your classroom. If you can, because that's where a lot of this starts.
Yeah.
I was bullied relentlessly when I was in senior school because I had long hair. I had piercings.
Same here. Yeah. In the 90s, I was bullied relentlessly for wearing DM boots. I had long hair, and I listened to Nirvana. People are like, "You're a freak." That's what they used to call me, a freak. And I'm just like, dude, what?
I think that's the one thing. I know it's weird to me, but I think it's the one thing the Stranger Things really did bring up to people was watching that character Eddie Munson be treated so shitty because he was a bit different.
Yes.
To think this is the 80s this was set.
Yes.
And it was going on before then.
Oh, totally.
How have we still not progressed?
Yeah, I agree.
As a race of people, not even in this country, like everywhere, that just because someone wants to listen to heavy music and have their hair up means they're a freak. Like, I don't understand it. So it's educating the youth. I think that's where it starts and ends. So the best thing people can do is go to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation website and see how they can help spread that message out there, because there's so many people that don't know of Sophie's story.
Yeah,
don't know what they're trying
That's
to do.
horrific. Honestly, man, that's really heartbreaking to hear something like that. You know what I mean? It's like we've all experienced stuff like that, being from the within this community. Listen to bands, whatever. It's like you like metal, you like hardcore or whatever, alt rock, whatever. People just go look at you and they go, oh, they judge. And you could be the nicest person in the world, and it's like they're just lump you in with this. I don't know what it is. I mean, we really need to sort it out at the root cause, which is like at schools and education. People and like from trying to.
And the police and things like, because the amount of people that you will phone and you will say, I've been victimised, I've just been beaten because this, and they'll go, wow, you were dressed like that, weren't you? Comments like that will be made.
It's very important.
Yeah, getting this thing passed as a hate crime is so important, because that's where it can all stem from. That's where change can.
So how do we get this law passed? What do we do? What do people need to do?
It's raising that awareness, and the biggest thing as well is if you know someone it's happened to, if it's happened to yourselves, I'm speaking generally here, is to report it, because the amount of people who will go,
they don't report.
I dressed like this, I was asking for it,
That's mental.
And people do feel that way, and for people to go ahead and know, I was treated like this because of this.
Yeah.
I need you, the police, to do something about
Exactly, yeah.
So do something. And it's spreading that message and encouraging people to speak up.
And also, we vote for the people. We vote we can vote with the power of the vote. We vote the people in who are actually on board with this message. Go and vote. Voting is important, and not a lot of people vote. They're like, I don't want to get involved in this. Especially younger people. I'm like, you gotta vote. I have younger brothers. I'm just like, but when you gotta vote, it's important. It's so important. If you vote, it makes the difference, and it is changing. I feel the world is changing. Look at America. I mean, look, can't we? Let's not go there, right now, because
It's not going.
I think your listeners already know the crack in America, right? Let's keep voting, because if we stop voting, who knows where we're going to be living? You know, and so, you know, we all know the Tories aren't going to make it to the next election, all right? We all know that. I feel that.
Fingers crossed.
Honestly, I know the Tories aren't going to make it. I don't know who's going to make it on there, but it's not going to be the fucking Tories. Hopefully, bleep that out. But in America, as long as the liberal people keep voting for the Blues, we can keep that right wing nightmare at bay. Banning books, banning people for who they are. That is extremism. That is horrific. It's like, we don't want that here. You know what I mean? So
It's not so. Should we get off this soap?
yes,
I think we should
it
get off
could
this
be a
soap.
nightmare. I'll just keep going on it. Got a bottle of wine, so it's a fucking nightmare anyway. So, like, she's like, oh,
Randy Harbour making Circus of Our Own. It was released this year. Has it been received?
It's a weird one because we've had some great reviews on the record. You know, we've had some people that were like, oh my god, the Guardian reviewed our record and gave it did a whole thing on us and whatever. But we had a death in the family, and we had to pull our UK tour around the record. We had to pull out. We've had real bad luck, and then Lyndsey lost her voice. We had to pull some Irish dates, and we're just like, oh my god, this is yeah.
What I mean, this gig was really important to us because we needed to see if we still wanted to do it, and I think everybody's like, no.
Yeah, we were a wee bit depressed over the last few months, going, well, you know, it's really hard, and the record kind of went, oh, and you know, it's just weird.
Because we've had great reviews, it is what has been real. We just have to be.
We haven't been out, and people haven't heard it, and so we're just like, you know, and the people that know the band have heard it, and they're into it, you know, but we, I think we're eager at the back end of this year. Really, we've been like our agent, fill it up with dates. I don't want to be at home for one day. I never want to see my children again. And so we've been following up the back end of the year, so we're going to go out and, like, you know, give it out to people, you know, EK Ireland Europe, you know, so yeah, right away.
So please keep their eyes peeled on those. So
Yes, check us out on social.
no, thanks so much for sitting time with us.
Yeah,
We were about to anyway, so yeah.
Guys, we're off.
right. Guys,
I had to fill up my wine box. See you later.
I really do. I really do.
So, thank you so much, guys.
Guys, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Cheers
so much.
dude. Fucking awesome.
Lovely.
Congratulations, you too.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, my hand's a bit. Hope you have a good rest of.
Yes.
Four.
And you, yeah.
Enjoy your fest.
Yeah, we're here tomorrow.
Yeah.